Hello and welcome to Feed the Ultimate Beast with me, the most derpy one, aka MrSuryt. Today we've finished in our Mistcraft age. We've finished making the Red Power 2 tunnel balls, that's the word. Today we are going back down here and we're going to create another mob grinder. A little bit different this one. You'll see once we get down there. We're also going to be filling up one of our tanks, one of our liquid tanks in our liquids room. Let's just have a... mouse is playing up. Have a quick little look down in our liquid tank room. I have done a little bit in here. Added a couple more tanks. So which tank are we using today? This tank here we're using today. Right up the very end. I'll show you a little bit up the top here that I've also got set up in preparation. Whoa. And that is just out here. If I can get out here. I have a few solar panels right here. These are the ultimate hybrid solar panels, so even though it's night time, they are still generating 64 EU per tick per solar panel, which I have hooked up to an MFSU, which is being kept at full power for the time being anyway, and that is going into our energy bridge over here. We're turning that into Buildcraft energy, and the reason we're turning that into Buildcraft energy is because we have that going quite a long way down, which you'll see in a second where that's going. Well, it's actually going all the way down to our mob grinder room. So let's go have a look. One thing I have done off camera, off screen in the age with our tunnel bores, all the resources no longer go into ender chests, they go into a tesseract. You might just be able to see underneath the ender chest here, there's a pipe, a gold pipe, that's coming from the ender chest, and I have all my cobble going directly into void pipe. So we are going backwards on cobblestone, but we have over 1 million, 1.25 in fact, cobblestone already in there, and we still are collecting dirt, sand and gravel, which we'll, if we ever go through 1 million cobblestone, we'll start using those. But anyway, that's all that. Let's get on with our mob grinder. Now it's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be producing, well, we are actually, we're going to be producing, well, I'm not actually sure what we'll end up producing, but we will be producing it. What are you doing there? We're not going to be adding it into the network though. We're going to be I'm really failing today. We are adding it into the network. We're just not going to be displaying it up here. We're not going to be putting it into the network like this through the applied energistics pipes. We're also not going to be using an ender chest. We will be using the tesseract for it. Let's head down. Here we go. Let's turn that off. And this here is going to be where we put our grinder. Our spawner is going to go up there. And along here is going to be the machines that kill the mobs. Oh, straight through. Well, a little bit different to what I'm normally, or how I normally make this. Obviously, the spawner that we're using needs power, and I'm using Buildcraft power. I did say we're using Buildcraft power, we're transforming EU into MJ. That's because these things here, the redstone energy conduit, they have a loss of 5% of power no matter how far they go. Even the diamond, the fiber optic glass fiber cable that we would be using if we were to use EU would end up we'd lose way too much energy coming all the way down to where we are. So that's why we're changing over to Buildcraft energy. Otherwise, EU would actually work with the setup we're going with today. And what exactly is the setup we're going with today? We're going to be using a Minefactory reloaded machines, specifically the grinder. The grinder, made like so: a factory machine block, piston, golden sword, a book, and 3 plastic sheets. This item here basically kills mobs. Kills mobs in a 5x5 area in front of it. The factory machine block and the plastic sheets, both new items I haven't made before. The factory machine block, just smooth stone with plastic sheets. And to make plastic sheets you need 4 raw plastic. 4 raw plastic is simply rubber, either this type of rubber or the actual Minefactory reloaded rubber in a furnace. You get 1 for 1. So anyway, that there is the grinder. And you know what, I don't think where did I put my grinders? I must have left them back upstairs in the system. I'll go get them in a second. We'll grab this one just to show you how they work anyway. Now these here, well, these here need energy, obviously. Minecraft joules will do. The only power supply, it will use, what's the other one, EU from IC2. Whether or not it would use the Bluetricity is not yet confirmed. We're going to keep it safe. We're going to go straight for Buildcraft power. So let's whack one of these down. We'll start over here. Alright. This here is the back. The front has this neat little grinding effect going on. I'm going to... well, we might be able to just make... I know I've got a few more of them around somewhere, but we might have the resources to make a few more just from here. How many do we need? I should know that. A bit of a sneeze I'm trying to hold in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 32 more of you. We are not going to have enough by the look of it. I'm going to have to go up and get the rest of them from out of my sorting system, I think. Oh, we need to go up and get smooth stone anyway. Huh. Well, 1 second, I'll be back. Okay, we are back, and I forgot to hit record again, but I had to make them all over again. The grinders, I couldn't find where I've placed my other ones. They're around here somewhere. All we've done is put them all along, except for this one here. That's just so I can get behind there, which I will need to do in a short while. Next item we are going to craft, well, just going to grab some golden transport pipe. Next item is going to be some item tesseracts. We haven't actually made these on camera, on screen, whilst recording, however you're going to say it, this season. We have made them before. Fairly involved, but not really that difficult. Tin ingots, 3 of those. Silver, a pneumatic servo, and an unattuned tesseract. Now, the pneumatic servo, we have made these before. Iron top and bottom, glass left and right, and redstone in the middle. The unattuned tesseract, well, first of all, you're going to need to go and make yourself a tesseract frame made with tin, hardened glass. We have made this on during this season before, and a diamond. Once you've got the tesseract frame, you then need to freeze. That's what you need to do. You need to freeze. No, you need to put the tesseract frame in a liquid transposer that has molten ender in it, and that'll turn it into an unattuned tesseract. To get molten ender, you just need to melt this up in a magma crucible. That's it. Yep. So there's your item tesseract. We will take this one here, and I think I've got another one in here. I do. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to put down the tesseracts on either end, and we are going to tune those into, we're going to first of all say owner only, send only, we don't want them collecting any resources, tunnel bore number 2. So it's actually going to meet up with all the items going through the tunnel bores. We're going to do the same on this end. There is a reason why I am doing one on either end, and that's because I have tried this setup before. What we're going to do is put the pipes along the top like so. I am going to place one here, but for the time being I won't, just so I can get to the back. Yeah, even with this one right here, the items come up and will go either way. That they are actually connected there, even though they don't look it, that's just a visual bug. They are connected, but the items collected by these grinder will come up into these pipes and they'll go either way, and if you don't have a tesseract on the end, they fly out the end of the pipe. So yep, it's not too difficult just to put a tesseract on either end. Let's get rid of that one so we can get in the back. So the grinder will collect items from its kills. It'll also produce one more byproduct, I guess, and that is monster essence. This stuff here, monster essence. This stuff is liquid, and that is what we're going to be putting into our tanks up there. It's a very useful liquid for Minefactory Reloaded. Not most, but a lot of the machines in Minefactory Reloaded do use monster essence to run. So these pipes just connect to the back. If we grab our wrench and have a look, you can see there is a little hole on the back. So that is where it's coming out of. We are going to head on up, and I'll do it from the other side. Like so. We'll bring it down this way. A little bit ugly from the other side there, but it's functional more than aesthetically pleasing. So we're going to bring it all the way down here. Possibly should have got this ready along with the redstone energy conduit. Bring it down, come on. Oh, we're at the bottom. Nice. We are at the bottom. We are going to have to knock that one out. Okay, now these are all going to need some kind of lever. And of course I have forgotten the lever, so let's go get the lever. Oh, I made it out. Normally get stuck on the ceiling as I'm leaving there. Okay. Bit of view, just the one. 1, 2, 3... 64. Okay, we've just made 64. That'll do. That'll do, yep. So it turns out shift clicking yeah, shift clicking makes a full batch of those. Alright. I can't... it's very tight back here. Get out of the way. Alright. So let's place them down on these blocks that I'm placing here. And we'll do the same over here. And we're also going to have to put some torches down, I'm guessing. I don't want any mobs just spawning randomly here. Oh, obviously I can't put that one there. I can't put the torch down. Duh. This is how we're going to... Another torch in the way. I'm going to power these. I may have to fiddle around with them a little because I am terrible at getting these working. I'm thinking I may have to move them. I wonder if that would work. We'll find out. I won't... Yeah, I'm not going to bother doing the rest of the levers, I think. Just because I'm going to probably end up fiddling around with it to get it working properly. So I'll put that there. And I'm going to knock out this here just so I can still get back there. I'm going to bring it down this way. There we go. So these things are ready to kill. They just need something to kill. For that, well, we'll get to that in a sec. We're going to make an auto spawner. Auto spawner, it's another machine from Minefactory Reloaded. It uses either of the two power and a safari net in order to spawn mobs. As long as you keep providing it with power, it will keep spawning mobs. Now, more often than not, you will just place it on the ground. I'm having it up here just so I can keep spawning in at a good rate, just in case. No biggie. How do we make it? Very simple. Plastic sheets, 2 emeralds, magma cream, another factory machine block, sugar, and nether wart. The only thing there we haven't yet made today is the magma cream, which is just a slime ball and a blaze powder. That's a vanilla recipe. Everyone should know that. Sugar is, of course, sugar cane. Just one sugar cane makes sugar. But anyway, let's grab you, and we're going to put you there. Why not? So we'll fly up here. All you do is supply it with power, which you can see we are getting. Depending on which wiki you read, some do say it needs monster essence, and it has a tank right here for monster essence. Others say nope, it doesn't. So it could be bugged. For the time being, we'll say it's bugged. It's meant to have it, but it doesn't need it. Well, it's not really spawning anything, and we can't set it to what we want to spawn. Well, not yet. But thankfully, there is a way to set what mob is spawned in there, and that's a safari net. Ender pearls with a ghast tear. I've got enough for 4 here. I only need 1. The others I'll use whenever I need them. But now we need to go and find ourselves some mobs. And I have a feeling I know where we're going to find some. Right down here. So here is my original mine. Now I'm not too fussed with what I'm going to collect in this ball. This Pokeball, Safari Net. It looks like a Pokeball, you've got to admit. Yeah, not too fussed because you can always just swap them out. So there's a Skelly down here somewhere. Oh! And a zombie. Whoa, whoa, okay. Zombie I don't really need. Don't really need their drops. Magma cube. Not magma, that was a slime. Alright, we've got another zombie here and a creeper somewhere around here. Whoa! Go away, you. Creeper? Yeah, you're not down here. Actually, just a lot of dark down there. Oh, there's bees there. Huh. Another zombie. Wait. Easy. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag. And we're getting zombies. You're gone. You're gone. Still got lag. Come on, lag. Come on. Come on. Gonna go away very soon. Must have a fair few things going on in the background. So I stopped recording just for a minute, just to reset whatever it is that's stopping it from running smoothly. But anyway, let's see how long we can go without lag. What do we have down here? Any creepers? No, we've got a skeleton and some magma. There's a creeper somewhere this way. Whoa, almost went into lava. Not finding what I want though. Might have lit this place up a little bit too well. Oh, chest. Ouch. Wow. A chest I haven't yet pillaged. I was looking for creeper just because it produces an item upon death that I am not making automatically. Holy Jesus! scared the hell out of me. The skelly behind me there. What about up here? Oh, there is a way this way. Okay. Creeper? No? Okay. Come on, mobs. Got slime in this area somewhere. Oh! Skelly? Not skelly spawner, a spider spawner. Still no creeper? Now all you have to do once you find the mob that you're after is right click with the Pokeball and you'll collect him. Or her. Ah! Creeper! Right click. Okay, now my Pokeball has turned into, my Safari Net has turned into a Creeper, health 20. Very good. We don't want to put him back down. We do want to get out of here. So I'll pause recording and we'll be back very shortly when I'm back up at the spawning area. Back again. I got totally lost. Ended up having to dig my way out. Let's just quickly dump some of this stuff. And that'll do for now. Head back down there. Okay. Going to put our Pokeball, our Safari Net in here. Straight away, creepers falling, creepers dying. Now, there is going to be a small issue with this. If you remember I said the grinder... Well, there's your problem there. The grinder only works in a 5x5 in front of it. That area in there is larger than a 5x5. So we're going to use conveyor belts, another Minefactory reloaded item made with rubber, either of the rubbers, redstone and iron. That'll get you 16. Going to want a little bit more than that though. Why are we lagging? Seriously. Game. Okay, I did have a few in the chest here. Just had to pause briefly. Let's just kill these. Take that Pokeball out. And then rebuild this. Stupid creepers. Some slabs there. Alright, conveyor belts, you just whack them down. Whoa! Like so. These can be dyed if you want to make them a different colour. Just put the dye and the conveyor belt in the crafting window. There we go. Now, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to put one more row. You can use water, that's pretty much just going to act like water. Oh, alarm's going off. Alright, let's finish off this area here. So we'll put down the last grinder. It's got power there. We then want to get out of here. Let's just see. Actually, it's not showing any... Oh yep, you can see a tiny little bit of monster essence in there. Of course this one is going to have a little bit of monster essence because I've just realised it can't actually get rid of it. Ooh, we want those to join up. There we go. Get rid of you. Alright, so they seem to be working. Of course, now we are short some redstone energy conduit, which I'm going to have to bring around the back here. 1, 2, 3 more of those. Great. And come on, let me out. Let's go get those. Okay, we are back and we have finished this all off. All the grinders are there, all the pipes there, all the liquid duct in the back, and they're all getting power. So, we are ready to put our Pokeball back in, our creeper. Creepers falling. Creepers blowing up. If I went down there they would. They're dying pretty nicely actually. And you probably won't be able to see, but the pipe back here does have some green tinge to it. That's the monster essence. Let's whack a few more of these down. To fix that up with some glowstone. There we go. It's all contained. It's much larger than it needs to be, but that's going to keep killing mobs. I may even put a few more auto mob spawners in there with different mobs. Let's go up and have a look in our liquids room. Come on. Seriously, I'm not doing anything else on the computer. You do not have to lag. Well, here we are. Hopefully I can get through the next 30 seconds to finish the episode. But you can see we do have monster essence. Not a great deal, but growing steadily. Coming into our tank here. We will use this for probably the main machine I'm thinking of using it for. Is not that one. Is this one here, an auto enchanter. So monster essence basically works like experience orbs, and you can enchant books with an auto enchanter. You put the book in there, monster essence and power go into it, and you end up with enchanted books. It does take quite a while to enchant a book, but it can enchant a book with multiple enchants. I do have a couple of books in my system with 4 enchants on it. Let's see, there you go. Unbreaking, Vorpal, Protection and Power, all on the one book. You can also enchant items, putting items instead of books in there. But that's going to have to wait for another episode. I have a feeling this episode has run a little bit over. Hopefully you've enjoyed all the same, and if you have, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. I will see you next episode. Bye bye.